What's up, friends? Gwenting here. Okay, so I'm gonna admit to something. I played a little bit of tactics. Okay, I had to shoot it for a video. I'm coming clean. I said it. I feel better now. I've got a super hilarious tactics deck that I'm gonna build and put out there very soon. Look forward to that. Make sure to subscribe to see that content. All that regular YouTube mumble jumble, and also help me get to 1,000 subs, please. Be the best. I'd love all you guys. But before we get to that, I just want to say, as playing tactics, I got very frustrated by Melva. Obviously, I had the deck that I created for you guys, and then I made some tweaks to it because I didn't like the hand boost as much, and I immediately regretted my choice. I think you need the hand boost. That is the best version of that deck, even though it plays really clunky and weird. Setting that aside for a minute, though, I played against this deck, or a version akin to this deck, and immediately decided, yeah, I want to do that. It is probably the best no unit counter that I've seen on ladder right now, other than other no unit decks that don't give no unit counter decks, that don't give no unit trap decks anything to target. So in the absence of those, though, this is basically just a Bear Witcher's deck. Megascopes, Bear Witcher Adepts, Portals. I did bring Cursed Scroll. I have felt like this was necessary, both to shuffle back in one of the trio members and to grab Portal. If you got Portal, you can grab Heron with it, or Quinn. I don't like Oniro in here. Oniro has too many provisions, and you need the value off these other ones. If I was to change anything, I think I'd probably take out Yurden and go for like Professional, or just plain Geralt. Honestly, would probably be good. You could also swap that for Igni. Yeah, you know, I'm gonna swap Igni for regular Geralt, which feels bad, but. No, I'm keeping Igni. I take it back. Igni is awesome for anti-defender stuff. You could use Axie in here too. The guy I played against used Axie. I just don't find the Axie finds its value all that much, so I'm not doing it. Okay, this has a net winning percentage. I've played probably 5 to 10 games on it. I'm still on rank 3, so that positive win percentage is not fantastic. Probably closer to 5 than 10 games. So I feel like it's pretty solid, but not like mind-blowingly good. And I feel like that's where most decks should be right now. Milva is in the mind-blowingly good territory, especially if you have a good one with Saskia. Just really hard to beat. I don't know that I could pick a favorite version of Milva if you're somebody who does want to be soulless and just play it. Probably hard to pick one. I'd say the one that's given me the most trouble with this deck. It's not always the case that it gives trouble, but the Owlzor deck with orbs is pretty solid. That deck has a lot of round 3 potency. Stupid amounts of value off Gord. Gord needs to be. We need to end this era of Scoia'tael Last Say winning. It's grotesque. It's unfortunate. I don't know that I've played against vampires, so this will be fun. Okay, you want portals and megascopes. We do have an alchemy card. We don't have other issues against vampires. I don't really want to put these away, but I'm going to put Yurden back. It's usually not as helpful in the beginning. Okay, I don't want to break on the last mulligan. I do need these. I would have liked the Megascope, but we're okay without it. I can take it with Cursed Scroll if I want to, but usually with Cursed Scroll, I would recommend grabbing either Mutation or Quen, depending on if you have Leo or not. We do. Bear Witcher Adepts are really good counters to vampires because they actually heal. So like even he'll start taking his damage from the bleeds, But yeah, it's not a big deal at all. And then Quartermaster will just wait one more turn to do him. I think against the Garkian, we'll go for an armor up. Well, actually, let's go for Crow Messenger right now. Just like to get all of my tutors out as early as possible, just so I don't have to worry about breaking into them. More than the tempo, more than the thin. Just hate bricking. Garkians are so much less. You just don't have to worry about Garkians. I feel like the I always forget what they're called, but the other ones that boost by the amount of boost value given, those are much more worrying. I think we are good here to go for. Well, armor up might be the one I would put back. So let's go for Quartermaster. Curse Scroll might just be trash for us this round. Sucks when you actually draw it. I kid you not, though, I played like 4 games in a row where I did not draw Portal at all, ever, period, to the end of the game. It was pretty brutal, I'm not gonna lie to you. Okay, you can sometimes get lucky with Reckless Flurry with the Igni setup, but you have to do it like the round before, so it gets awkward. It's just rough. Yeah, this Leo Vesemir value is just kind of massive here. Hard to say no to, but I think I'd rather take the Quen over armor up. So we'll put armor up. We'll take the Quen. Oh, I did that wrong. We wanted the selective mutation onto the Quen, but I guess we didn't really want to put anything else back, so I lied. Deal with it. Let's just go for Quen onto Quartermaster. Oh, he's gonna trigger on something random. Okay, that's fine. Not the best, but it's fine. They're at 20 now, so just let this flater go up a little bit further and then worry about it then. Just not a big deal. Let's go for Leo now. Cut the apples like so. They're just trying to play a whole bunch of bronzes to get out of this. I mean, there's a lot of value onto the flater. The Igni would have been pretty dope here. But we're just like letting them get as many damaged units as possible. So let's go for the trio. And we can draw Barnagod. Usually I like to save him for a later round, but I like winning. What can I say? You can just play so many like trash. We're gonna lose one, but we get one back, I guess. Just go for Mentor here. Should decide like at what point can we call the bluff. We're at -6 right now. 7, 8. Still like a 17 points of play between 2 turns. Okay, Okay, dead life gets you close. It's always kind of rough with leader abilities. Okay, it's still a 15-point play. I think they might be counting on 1, 2. Okay, so we go down by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It's like 8. Probably 9. 10, 11 plus 3. Like, this is an easy clutch for them to get without having to do much at all. I think we just put this to bed with Igni.
Let's get this over with.
I think that he put this on the wrong row. Like, yes, you did have the shield up here, but it was guaranteed more value on the bleeds. Maybe he just wanted to get more hits with the Detlef in. It's hard to know. If the Vesemir goes down, though, we can just use Trial of the Grasses to stay up. But at this point, I think we just call the bluff. If he plays again, he only has one passive engine. The Detlef is a maximum 4-point conversion. Okay, there we go. Now the question is whether or not you want to go hard here, and to bleed them out. It kind of depends what you get for draws. These are awesome with Bear Witcher Mentors or Bear Witchers. I don't have either, so we'll put those back. Right now we get a Bear Witcher back. Yeah, I like this actually. If we can push here pretty hard. And just put him back. That was kind of a bad choice. We should have just waited. It's fine. It's good conversion value with trial, but... And I have I remember why I wanted this. I wanted 2 separate bodies for Quartermaster.
Your blood smells.
Okay, we'll have 1 injured unit here. And then the way I like to do this is get as many damaged units as possible. You can use Yurden to reset them as one option, but more importantly, you just want the armor onto Arnagod. Good value. Yeah, that was bad luck. I don't want her to die, so. Then we just go for Arnagod here. And then what I'll do here is just sometimes whatever they drop down next might be big enough to slap him hard. They might do some damage to him. You just heal him back up. And then just use Trial of the Grasses on him. Yeah, Cave Troll is a nice girthy boy. This is a sad Yurden. I think I just need the value off of this, to be honest. Feels kind of bad, but I would have preferred to drop that under the Arnagod usually, but I should have put that on the front row. Then we could have Yurdened here. That was a mistake. We still have 1 leader charge. The opponent's out. Gale is weird. He goes first. Yeah, it's good value. Yeah, I don't think this reset is enough. Sucked. I made several poor plays there. But now we should draw into the Bear Witchers that we just play next to Hare and heal them up. Okay, this is like a 5-point play, so really not all that great. You can convert it positively like that, but just like that, this is much better.
Double the coin in consideration.
Hey, Chairman Wu, how's it going? Glad the sound's working. Okay, so now the trick is to kill the Plumard. Which we will do, and then we'll just finish her off with this Bear Witcher. Then we'll just use the Megascope after. I don't think anything is going to do 5 damage to him, so I think we're okay. This way we can do the Yurden reset. Yeah, perfect. Yeah, the drain is kind of meaningless. Oh, jeez.
Alternatively, you could forfeit now. The outcome would be the same.
Okay, we want him to do a different route because we don't want the Geralt getting reset. I'm gonna guess that it's Regis. Yeah. We just really needed to bleed out these 2 cards last round. Unfortunate. It's kind of a bad matchup, to be honest, which is good in Gwent. There's gonna be a lot of people who are like, oh, your deck doesn't beat vampires. That's dumb. But like, that's probably one of the better matchups against the deck. So I'm happy that it works. It's good to have rock, paper, scissors. But we like swarm decks are pretty weak to vampires because it's such a target-rich environment for the bleeds, especially from Unseen Elder, and then the Regis just gets massive. So it's better. This actually could also be a poor matchup just because we have a lot of big bodies. This depends on how they've structured their bounties deck. Oh, and we once again create Cursed Scroll without needing it. This happens to me every time. Every time. I mean, I'll take Mentor, but we are going to roll again. I just like getting Bear Witchers round 1. Okay, so we can get Mentor. And I guess we can get Mentor and Quinn, so that works out. Go for crows first. You can save Portal and Megascopes for like a short round 2. Put out a crazy amount of value that way. Gotta love Confession Extractor, always fun. I think we want Quinn for sure. And we will put back... I don't really want the trio this round, to be honest. I don't have Leo, and I'm not going to get him. Well, Bear Butcher's even worse, so. Ah, jeez. Well, that's unfortunate. Is he gonna spend to finish it off? Jeez. You can't over profit from the bounty on Jackpot, so it's just massive wasted value. I mean, we lose out on the portal here. I'm kind of glad we didn't use it because now we can just mulligan it with Cursed Scroll. So let's go ahead and do that. We'll take Mentor. Leo would be the only other one I kind of want. A Mentor is like more broader value. I like that a little bit more. Scoundrel is a weird choice. A card that everyone was like, oh my gosh, it's so good, it's stupid. And then no one used it. Kind of weird. That way. We got time. My Christmas was good. This is the first one where my son was like old enough to open a present and to like grasp the concept, and he loved it. It was very satisfying. Very satisfying. It was really fun. For me and my wife, we had a riot. No better way to put that, honestly. We're at 5. We still have some breathing room here. But we'll need to put down some point slam to stay ahead. I think the trio should get us there, but we can go for Vesemir. I just like to threaten the Arnagot a little bit. Okay, this is clunky. Just let them keep juicing that up. Make themselves feel cool. These aren't enough. This is just 9 points. Especially after watching season 2, this just feels cool to drop a Vesemir that like mentors all of these students. So weird. It's just like a stupid amount of removal. Sure, no problem. This tells me that he has a bunch of crimes in hand, though. I do miss Halfling Safecrackers for that reason. It's just like, gone are the days where you could just know. I mean, this Igni finds 10 points of value, so it's like 13-point play. But we'll commit a leader charge here. Come on, seriously? Take a second. Come on! It's fine. Crime's not gonna be enough. He could drop like a pickpocket to do like 3 damage 4 times, then we get close, but not enough. I think we want a long round natively with these 2 cards, so we'll mulligan them. I don't know. Rough. How was yours? How was your Christmas? Okay, I think I want. We'll say let's put Igni back. I don't really want trial. I don't really want that either, to be honest.
No, damn it!
He's out of coins. He does have one more on Confession Extractor. A 5 is like just out of. Nah, damn it. Well, that went well. Oh, I didn't think about Professor. I was just thinking about the crime hysteria. Rookie move. Okay, I definitely think we want this out. Yurden's probably the better option. And if I'm being honest, I just don't want to deal with that. Portal. Oh, I hate these. Just have to go from Megascope onto him if he lives. Jeez. It's like the Leo's a little bit better that way. Okay, Yurden looks dope here. Just need to hit one of those two. Perfect. Sea Jackal I want as kind of the bait here. So that works out. Don't really want to feed the bounty easier than it needs to be, so we'll just tap him. No, you gotta love Horson. Gotta love Freak Show. I think he got it. Oh, you're not gonna kill Quartermaster? Really? Okay. Okay. He's got to proc the bounty. That's gonna be 9 coins regardless, so maybe it's like a witch hunter just straight up, then it wouldn't be. Yeah, here comes the bounty proc, slander on to Bear Witcher, removal. Oh man, you gotta love it. Gotta love it. Oh my gosh. Bye-bye. At least we got him to continue contributing up to that, so that's a win.
I don't train on the cone. I hate
It's not getting any better, so.
One more time. Now, try throwing 3.
It's like a 13-point Yurden at this point. Oh my gosh. What did... Misclick! I guess maybe they just feel that good, like they don't even have to. He gets like 9 points off. He gets 2 points off coins, so he needs 8 more points to win it. Ooh. Oh, he just barely clinches this. Just barely, man. Okay, one last one. Tons of Final Fantasy 14. Dude, you love that game. I'm happy for you. I know a lot of people loving it. I just started playing Deathloop today. Have you played that? It is a fun deck against Milva. This is what happens though. Like whenever I play Gwent, I win like 4 games in a row. I'm like, oh, what a sick deck. I love it. And then I come on and I queue into things that are like, oh yeah, that's a good matchup. The first one, the Vampires deck, I made several misplays. It's pretty dope. Honestly, it's super fun. Just honestly, just like I started playing Troy, Total War, just waiting for Warhammer. I don't know how I never realized that Warhammer is gonna be on Xbox for Game Pass or PC. So for anybody who has not played Total War, stick around. I'll start a new channel just covering it because I love it so much. If that channel picks up, gets a lot of steam, honestly, I'll probably start spending more time doing that than doing this. Alright, so this is what happens too. I go on Redcoin and then I get all of like my bricks. So, yeah, no. Fun. No cursed scroll to bail me out of this one. And vampires all over again. But this is the price you pay for moral Gwent. As to your Megascope targets, I feel like most of the time, Bear Witcher Adept is actually better just because he passively heals and gets the armor. Even though this is 1 more point, the rejection of removal has a... I mean... Okay, there are 2 things that we could do here. 1, you just commit all of your leader ability. Remember, it ignores armor, so the cave troll's gone. 2, we act like we actually care, but we don't, and we just get out of this round. And I think that's where I'm leaning. Got too many bricks. Sabbath vamps, you think? She who knows. Yeah, let's just get down some of these like 4 provision, 5 provision cards. We'll do mutation and draw into Vesemir Mentor. I wish they reworked Igni so that he was Adrenaline. Adrenaline Igni would be so much better. Oh, which is Sabbath. That would make sense. Why would you do that? This is just like a giant Jebate for Igni. You know what I mean? Like, He goes back. This is so weird that like we're just literally playing 3 cards, and it's 7 points with the stratagem used. It's kind of sad, to be honest. Yeah, flaters are pretty broken. I expect to see them get nerfed. This wouldn't be a bad pull for those 3, you know? Double Elder would be so dope. Okay, after this we gotta make a deck. I played it and got slapped by a double Colgrim Enslave 7 deck. We're gonna go make that. It was literally genius. I don't know if some other content creator came up with it. I don't know. If you guys know, put that in the comments for this video. That video will come out later this week. It was, I got absolutely ruined by it, and all I could think at the end was, wow, that was pure genius. Like when I was thinking about it, I was like, oh, they got all their draws, and then I thought about it some more. I was like, they were guaranteed those draws. It is a foolproof 2-0 deck, so long as your opponent doesn't like bleach you out round 1 forever. He was down 5 cards and beat me. They're thinking about it, which makes me think they're Witch's Sabbath for sure. What's he getting now? Flater, Catacan. Oh, I guess it's like a roll, right? Not a guarantee. Come at me. Do not think this sort of toy. Yeah, you get like, it's a roll of the dice between these two. You also lost that deck? It's cool! It's genius! Because Calvite is guaranteed to be in your hand. I can't say anymore. I won't say anymore. It's all secrets. Tune in. Subscribe. Or if you're watching this on Twitch, then you're a winner. You won the game of watching Gwent. I mean, you can just play this round hard with Unseen Elder. Okay. It's pretty brutal for me. Pretty brutal for me. Can't replay it though. Do we get Leo? Screw me. Too many things I need. Like I need the Igni. I need the Arnagod. I don't know. We'll be okay. We have enough point output here. I think that we'll be alright. But it's pretty brutal. Feels rough. What are you doing, you moron? I mean, maybe you want to play around the Arnagod and you just like watching this go up and down perpetually, but dumb. Okay, so I love this sequencing because this is 14 points in 1 turn. And you get it guaranteed because you end that turn, unless you like played it last, obviously, and you just immediately passed forfeited or whatever. You can just pass on this depending on where you are. Like if you wanted to just play a 2-card round 2 to bleed your opponent, this is an excellent bleed because you're getting 14 points, and all of those are hidden from the opponent, so they can't react to them, which is what makes it such a good counter no units deck. Because yeah, they can murder this Bear Witcher Depp over like 2 different turns, but at some point, he's gone. You also get that armor back, which is kind of nice.
Yeah, you ought to see the other thing.
Stick spin around and smash.
Boom! What's up now? What you got? Nothing. Also, all the values going to this row. This is just like begging for an Igni. Just does sound a little like rape culture to say that, but you know, I'm not wrong. It is begging for an Igni. The more injured units I have, the better, but you just always target these. Like, none of these are bleeding, so they're all gonna go to 7. Doo. Go ahead, stare at me stump again, see what happens. This is just like feeding the Arnagod. Fools! The biggest thing that drives me nuts in Bear Witchers is they're all freaking Adrenaline 4. Like, just give me one Adrenaline 5. Like, having to wait 8 eternities for this is just so obtuse. Okay, when this happens, you have a few options. One, does it just play a Bear Witcher dry, which is kind of what I'm leaning towards right now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. Ugh, it's not enough regardless. Stupid. You can also just play Leo off Gwen, which is what I'm gonna do. Not my preference. But he put units on range, so now I can target them with these. These will die, so I'll have room for these. And then obviously Vesemir just kicks it up a notch. It's a weird play. Everybody gets to make choices, I guess. Maybe they have a dominance or something.
What are you gonna do? Huh?
Yes, make room. Now we get the trio down. Or not. This is a weird point to pass. Like, you're down, you lost card advantage. I still have Yigni Yurden. We just need Arnagod at this point, but I really also don't need bricks. I mean, like, all 3 of these are better. I don't want this. Ha ha! There's a hero in our midst! Alright, so this is one of those times where it just kind of sucks. Yeah.
Oh, that's dancing around.
Is what it is.
Not for me.
She had like a berserk trigger too, you know? Like, it's just a clunky card. For removal 3. Just feels weird. Yeah, this is like an annoying engine that I just want dead. So even though this is overkill, I don't care. Everybody else that's getting tutored or played can just take the boost natively. I don't have to worry about that, so I'll just play Vesemir Mentor next, almost like regardless of what the opponent plays. I could play the Arnagod, but it feels just a little early. We'll hold on this. We'll play Arnagod next. If I had Trial of the Grasses, I would have gone for him that turn because then I could just boost him back up. But these vampire decks are almost certainly Devotion. Problem with Arnagod is Arnagod makes it so Igni is worthless. If Arnagod plays well. No, if he gets immediately yeeted, then never know. Can still be good. Tag nabbit. This is why you shouldn't do what I tell you to do. Oh well. Oh. At least the Regis will be a sad daddy Regis. This defensive Yurden's looking pretty good. Oh yes. Come and get it, sad daddy Regis. Or why so early? I like the defensive play there more than an offensive play onto like a Oriana. I also deny the value of 3 new targets until it's too late, kind of thing. Perfect. Oh, I was starting to sweat a little there. Thank you for playing him into that same row despite not needing to. I guess like you want the longer duration nominally, but you don't need it because I only have 2 cards. We are gonna go on range here just so he, you know, they take the instant 2 damage from it otherwise. So come on, don't be dope. I have no idea what the final play is gonna be. Genuinely no idea. Okay, I think we win. Ooh, that got spicy. I think we win. Nope, we lose. Screw me, man! Hang around. There'll be there's a cooler deck coming this week. Till next time, friends. Good luck out there. Hope you have better luck with this deck. Keep on gwenting. Bye for now.